Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Seaton. Hello and welcome to the Storm Legion Leveling Guide. Now, I'm going to show you what I believe to be the fastest and most enjoyable way to get to max level. Now, just to start off, a lot of returning players to Rift will probably be sort of level 50, maybe knocking about in the old content, and a lot of people, this gets asked in chat a lot, how do you get to Storm Legion content initially? So, in the zone Iron Pine Peak, in the middle of the lake, there is a big-ass portal, which is the portal right in front of me. You'll notice in the portal there are 4 NPCs, each one, well, 2 of them port you to a certain area, and one of them each, they're just for looks. I don't really know the point of them, just kind of assisting in conjuring you to the lands of Storm Legion. Now, the one on the right sends you to Cape Jewel, and the one on the left sends you to Paladin. Now, for this guide, you'll want to go to Paladin first. So, if you click Send Me to Paladin, then you are magically transported to the Kingdom of Paladin. Now, this is where you want to start your Storm Legion adventure, and this entire zone, you'll want to complete the story quests. Now, I'm just going to talk a bit through about patron status and what that has changed in regards to leveling. So, if you're a patron, you get what's known as a patron's experience vial, which accumulates 1 charge per day up to 7. Now, if you are using these vials while leveling, you will not have to do any carnage quests at all if you do not want to reach max level. You can just simply fly through the story in each zone, totally zerg it down, and be off on the next zone. Now, I'd highly suggest getting patron status and the experience vials for leveling, but if you do not have the funds, then this guide will work as well. The only thing you'll have to do is, if you don't have the experience vials, is you'll have to complete around 10 to 15 carnage quests in each of the zones, so just bear that in mind, etc. So, you want to start your journey in Kingdom of Paladin. Now, you want to do this zone all the way up till you reach this sort of Temple of the Sun and fight Artifex Zaviel. So after that, you'll get a quest to go to Ceratos. You then want to ignore that quest, go back to the Chancellor of Labours, and take the other port to Cape Jewel. When you're in Cape Jewel, you want to do the entire storyline there, and then move on up to City Core. Now, you'll want to do the entire story quest as well in City Core, and when that ends, and you will know it ends because you'll run off a big sort of bridge and splat headfirst into a lake, then you'll want to hop back over to Duskin, and you'll want to start adventuring in Ceratos. Now, Ceratos is an extremely big zone, so my advice, and it has quite a big level range, 53 to 56, is to do half of this zone until you reach the main city known as Necropolis. Once you reach Necropolis, head back over to Eastern Holdings, complete all of the quests there, the story quests, until you reach the Dream Hive. When you reach the Dream Hive, hop back over to Ceratos and finish all the story quests there. When you're done with Ceratos, go to Argent Domain and complete all the story quests there. There aren't too many in that zone at all. And once you're done in Argent Domain, head up to Kingsward and do all of the quests there. By that time, you should be sort of bordering on 58. And then once you've done all the quests in Kingsward, head over to Morban, do the entire storyline there, and then go to Steps of Infinity, do the storyline there. The storyline in Steps of Infinity is extremely short. It's about 5 quests, and that should take you up until about by the time you're in Steps of Infinity, you'll probably be about sort of level, almost level 59. And then once you're done in Steps, go to Ashura, complete the story quest there, and that will take you up to just past 59. And then what you can do is you can head over to the Dendrome and start the story quest there. Now, halfway through the story quest in the Dendrome, you will probably reach level 60, but keep on going because it gives you a lot of good rep and a lot of good experience. And the end quest in the Dendrome will give you a quest to go in the Chronicle, and that will basically start you off on your level 60 adventures. But that is a story for another day. So, final thoughts are just as, adding in a bit of a disclaimer, there are tons of other things you can factor into leveling. If you do not enjoy this, there is PvP, there is instant adventures, there is zone events. You can go to the shore and do some great hunt rifts. You can go to Dendrome and tag some strongholds. You can do normal hunt rifts. There are loads of things that you can add in and factor, so different ways to level, etc. This, out of all the ways that I've tried to level, just is the fastest for me. I can knuckle down, I can do the story, and it seems to go faster than anything else in terms of time played and actually, how much you feel you're playing. So, it just goes really fast. And some of the story, if you pay a bit of attention and put a bit of attention into the game, it's actually really interesting how you can see the different stories in both Duskin and Brevane sort of develop, etc. So I'd highly suggest doing it this way. And any comments, any tips, tricks, anything at all, leave them in the comments below. I will clear up any myths people have told you about leveling and what super duper ways there are, etc. And yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, share this video if it's been of any use to you. And once again, thank you for watching.